The crowd are definitely ready. It's Poland in red serving, Brazil in the yellow and blue receiving. This, the gold medal match from the FIVB Men's Volleyball World Championship here in Italy. And a serve from Bieniek that didn't find its mark gives Brazil the opening point. This tournament has been co-hosted in Bulgaria. The first time a World Championship has been co-hosted by another country. It has been a raving success. And it comes down to this match now. Drzyzga. Lipe gets shut down. And the mark. Drzyzga. Good pass by Kubiak. Shalput gets it into transition. Clever play. Kurek does, well, he has found the sideline. Oh, it's been given us out, actually. The line judge said it was in. Poland said... Wallacey. Good work by Kurek. He was an emotional wreck after the set. Cagey start this. Lipe with the serve. Lipe was talking earlier in this World Championship about how fortunate he is to be here, to be selected, to have a chance to play in a World Championship. And now he's here, he'll definitely be wanting to get that gold medal. He already has a silver, he doesn't want another one. That's in, that's beautiful from Wallacey. Kurek rising to the occasion and getting the block out. Oh yes, that's a huge block by Shalput. It's another big point for Poland. Those of you that saw the lineup would have noticed the fact that Poland puts It's a good game so far. Kurek's going to look to blast this one into Brazil's serve-receive unit. Only 3 players in receive. Wallacey will not be involved. Oh, he has blasted it in, and he's blasted that ball into Lippe. And that's the mark of years of playing together between Bruno and Lucas. From junior volleyball right up through to senior international volleyball, they've been together. They've even travelled across the world together, playing in Italy in the same club. Then went back to Brazil to play in the same club. That time Wallace puts the ball down between the block. What you're going to see a lot of in this match, we talk about high hands and attacking the block. Attackers will look to try and play the ball off the top of the block and then go long or go to the side away from where the defenders are. If you try and attack the ball steep against a big block like these teams have, you're going to get shut down very, very quickly. Back, and we'll see, should see a lot of that as well in this game. Zuzka. Oh, just incredible. You have no idea where he's going to hit that until it leaves his hand. That looked... Excellent work by Kubiak. He's always trying to drop the hammer when he hits it. He has to go quick, he has to look for the gaps in the block, and that's exactly what he did that time. Getting that swing away before Souza from the middle could come across and finish his block. Wallace again just picking the spot, one-on-one with a bit of space between him and the net. It'll be Lippe with the serve. Easy lead, that one for Shalpuk. Poland happy to put 4 players in serve-receive when they can, Kurek being one of those players. And what it's allowed Poland to do very well is close the spaces on court that teams like to serve into. Very nice from Shalpuk. That was a good example of a player who's not trying to put the ball on the floor, possible with the situation he's in. What he's trying to do is get that ball off the block and away, and he's done that brilliantly. Souza goes back to serve. He's got a very good jump float serve from the position he's on, directly cross-court from him, which is why Poland have lined up the way they have to try and deal with that serve. And Kubiak's dealt with it excellently well. And again, Kurek comes in on the cross court to the line. Got a nice little bit of spin on that one. Such a good arm. Bruno's turn from the serving line. When you look at international volleyball and you think, oh, they're all 2 meters plus, they're big guys, anomalies of nature. Well, they're not. Kubiak, 1 meter 90, puts that ball down off of a really good serve from Bruno, who's also 1 meter 90. And it's a difficult one sometimes, because in a team sport, whilst it's the country that's defending the title, it's not the players, because there are players here who didn't play in a World Championship. In an individual sport, yes, you do defend your title because you were the person that won it. That's a great block from Kubiak as he shuts down Douglas. Sharp hook with the serve. Correct, standing his ground. Good work by Douglas to read that the block out was coming, and then Wallace goes with his trademark volley. There's only 2 players I've seen. Douglas, 2 meters tall, whips through the ball. Kurek with a very good swing. He doesn't whip through the ball. He hits it with venomous power. Brilliant from Lippe. That's the sort of thing that Brazil are going to have to do. Some teams have struggled to do it with the way that Poland have served so well and then put up a decent block. But this time, with that wonderful set from Bruno, Poland's block is split and Lippe finds a gap. Good cover by Zatorski. That's clever from Brazil, because they took their hands away in the block. Kubiak wanted to get a little bit of block out, and what he's actually done is... Correct again. Kubiak, I should say. He is... That's a good touch by Kubiak. That time Wallace doesn't get his volley through. There's a chance here for Kurek. Recycles it. Perhaps a better chance for him, but it's Kubiak who gets the swing. It's been given as a touch off the block. And Poland take the point. Brazil call a timeout. Despite the fact that Italy went out and didn't make the semi-finals, it is full to bursting here for this final. Such a hotbed of volleyball in Italy. Same too could be said of Poland. Such knowledgeable fans who love their sport. Wallace likes to put this one down towards position 1. Kubiak knows he's got some work to do here because Druzga's also moving from that position. But it's Zatorski who nearly gets knocked over. Good up by Mackay. Clever from Kubiak. He really is the thinking man's volleyballer. Kubiak now to serve. Didn't quite make it over. Kubiak, the only player of note, he's playing his volleyball in Japan. He was playing in Japan for the Osaka Panthers. Lippe had a chat with him after the match when they won their semi, and that's an ace serve from Lippe. Not only does Lippe speak excellent English, he's fluent. And that is a marvellous serve from him. Brazil have begun the first of their double substitution. In fact, they've got them both in now. Williams in and Evandro is in. William having gone off for Wallace. A brave heart move, perhaps. It needs to be something brave here. Brazil are trailing. Lippe with the serve. Oh, it's a good serve, but it's an ace serve. It's 2 in a row for Lippe. Well, Lippe's story is a fascinating one. He was dropped from the Brazil squad for London 22. As we see this one again, he was dropped from the Olympic Games. He was brought back in 2016, where he substituted in the final and dragged the team. He's back here playing in a World Championship. Said how thankful he was to be here, to be a part of this. And you can tell he wants to leave with gold. That's not going to be in, so that one will go to Poland, but it's brought Brazil back to within a couple of points here and changed the dynamic of this set. Poland putting up the wall again. I think there must have been a net touch. Excellent. Isaac's also come to join the party, and he hit that one from the penthouse. That's a good pass in the circumstances. Zatorski, oh, it's so close. He wasn't sure whether that was going in or out. He was running like a drunk running for the bus, but he almost brought that back, which has helped them get back to within one. You can bet your bottom dollar, or in this case your bottom euro, that Kurek is eager to get a swing, but he's not being allowed to. Excellent, really good play from Poland. Even better from Evandro. Brazil are pumped. Good reactions, no carry, play on. And that's what Brazil do. Evandro, 36 years of age, crushing it down the line. Good work by Shalpuk. Poland have sight of this first set. They have set point. Kurek knows he can win this set right here, right now. He went for it. A misfire from Kurek. And now we just keep going until somebody gets 2 points clear. Double substitution is being reversed for Brazil. But one really unique thing about Brazil with William and Bruno is the dynamic of the team just doesn't change when Bruno's on and then when William comes on. One of the few, if the only, national team in the world where the two setters are so equally matched, so good at what they do, they're able to complement each other. That one doesn't make it in. And Poland have their second set point chance. Poland read the combination play, but in having to reach up to try and get to Douglas, they couldn't get their hands sufficiently far enough across the court to send the ball down in time. Nice from Bieniek. Very close to Lucas, but he didn't panic. Bieniek, he's got this hybrid jump float, jump serve. He's gone with the jumper, but Brazil saved by that one catching the top of the net, and they have their side out. One of the most difficult players to receive a serve from is Bieniek. Good hang time that from Lucas. Class player, Lucas. Brazil yet to fashion a set point. Lucas might try and do that here with his jump serve. No, he won't be. That one not even close to threatening Poland. Another set point chance for Poland. Interestingly, Poland went round that rotation and didn't make their double substitution that they have been doing during this World Championship. They've got themselves in a good spot now, though. Zuzka's serving. They've got three front row attackers, Kurek being one of those players in the front row. He's against Wallace, and he's just made the block that gives Poland the set, and they take it 28-26. In their ability to shut down teams. Second set's about to get underway. No changes for either side. Souza to serve. Poland up 1-0 and up by 1 point to nothing as they give what's classically known as good lead by Lipe. Bruno with the serve. Shalpuk puts it in perfectly, and Kurek strikes again. Another one from Kurek. Lippe can't do anything about it, and neither could the block of Wallace. Novakovsky with the serve. Good swing by Wallace. Kurek went up. A deep breath from Kurek. He gets into his pre-serve routine. Oh, that's a great block. Zuzka shuts down Lippe. That'll be a carry against Bieniek as that one rolled down in front of him. Looking at the stats from the last set, Poland had plenty of serving errors, 7 in all, but they had as many points. Oh, that's a good dig by Mackay. Lippe with some work. That was a little bit tight. And then Mackay couldn't cover it. Well, that was a shame because he was pushed very wide, Lippe, which meant he only had that cross-court angle. The ball was outside the antenna. Bieniek. He has a run-up as if he's going to do a float serve, but can hit a jump serve. Serve-receive unit's not sure whether to stand up or go deep. And that means Sousa's having to play that ball, which he really didn't want to have to play, but Brazil have a chance here. That's a good dig. Oh, I say! Fantastic volleyball from Poland. Kubiak could have hit that. Let it go. Did the right thing. Then he gets a chance as it pops up, and he sets the perfect ball for Kurek to smash it down the line on the 10. Phenomenal stuff. Bieniek. You just get to see then how difficult that is to deal with. Had that been on the line, there's no chance for Brazil because the ball is coming around at shoulder height with that pace on it. Great set. Wonderful set from Fabian Zuzka. He's off court. I say, super spike doesn't do it justice. Douglas. Big block from Bruno. This time, Kurek is blocked big time. That's how you make up for it. Really good decision by Zuzka. Kurek, the main threat. Nice high swing from Douglas. Off the block. Novakovsky slicing that ball down. Wallace can only tip. There's a chance here for Poland, but they can't get onto the ball. It goes back over. Wallace again. And how did he get that down the front of the block? It's a chance here. Goodness me. Wallace is a freak of an... Miss-hit from Douglas Souza. Douglas he has on the back of his shirt. The Brazilian players like to have first names or surnames. In Lipe's case, a nickname. Good touch by Kochanowski. And a good touch by Zatorski. Kurek. Good up, Bruno. Oh, that's fabulous by Lipe to bring that back into play. Quality rally. Poland take the point. So many good things going on. And the thing we don't... Poland have the point. They lead by 3. They're 1-0 up. Brilliant. And that is the kind of level of swing hitting that you have to be able to do at this level of volleyball. From Lipe. Pipe attack. Brazil haven't run many of them. Brazil run the pipe back. Kochanowski. Oh, brilliant! After being... What a serve that is from the 20-year-old Kochanowski, but it's Wallace who gets the block out. Again, Brazil under immense pressure. Womack and Konarski are in, as Poland employ their double substitution for the first time in the match. Lipe to serve. Brilliant. Souza bringing it back with him. That next good ball in here from Brazil. You might just fancy Novakovsky to commit and try and see whether or not he can get Isaac, because they brought Isaac in now, Brazil, to see if he can find a way through the middle. And that's just the brilliance of Bruno, because it looked like it might be going to Isaac. Not to be for Isaac. Just the mindset of these players. Shalpuk did as much as he could, got the touch, but a nice clean swing from Douglas. Unable to back it up from serve. Tales, no chance. Better ball in. And then Lipe up early. It got a little bit congested, but it didn't matter. Bruno. Correct. Brilliant again. Reliable. Good touch. Kubiak. Swing chance. Oh, my goodness me! You have got to be kidding me! This is a magnificent performance from Poland. And despite the brilliance of Brazil, Williams come on, Evandro has come on. William looking to shake things up. Good touch. Yes, that's what Brazil do so well. They play outside the box. They think. Kubiak again, fast arm. Gets the ball away before the big blockers can get their hands in the... Good up, Kurek. Eager to have a swing, gets into position, becomes available, but Brazil have it in transition. Evandro. Well, he got himself into a bit of a pickle because he wasn't in his usual position coming out to in. He was in court, saw the block, tried to miss it, but had... Worth a go by Kochanowski. Four side-out chances for Poland to go 2-0 up. Before they do that, though, timeout's been called. Lipe to serve. Zatorski on a plate for Zuzka. Shalpuk. In fact, it was Shalpuk off the block and away. And Poland take the set 25-20. They lead Brazil 2-0 in this gold medal match. High fives all round. In fact, it was Kubiak in the end. Unfortunately, my commentary position's a little bit off, a little bit far away, and slightly obscured. I got in so quick. Doesn't really matter. Kubiak, Shalpuk, Kurek. They do say that 32.6% of all statistics are made up on the spot, but these are accurate. Set 3 underway. Must-win set for Brazil, and it shows their intent. They've started with William as the main setter, but it's Poland who take the first point. Zuzka to serve. Just pick your spot. Kurek can find it wherever he wants to go. It doesn't matter. Novakovsky will serve. William has come in this third set. He came in the third set against Russia. They were 2-0 down, and they won 3-2. Is he going to pull the strings here and turn the tide in Brazil's favour? Wallacey to serve. Nicely done by Shalpuk. That's not easy to get past Isaac's block. That one is in. Poland have the point. So far, it's still so good for Poland, isn't it? Lipe to serve. You just can't write Brazil off, though. They have so much experience of these situations. They've got so much experience of playing at the top level of competition. But Kurek is a man possessed. Is that it doesn't matter. You can have the best plans, you can be the best team, but if someone puts in a performance, and that's it, it happens. It's another one. They've made another block. Zuzka, yes, I have. Douglas with nowhere to go. A 6-point lead here for Poland. They lead by 2-0. Isaac gets them out of trouble. Isaac. Kochanowski. Oh, good serve. It's an ace serve from Kochanowski. That's why the 20-year-old is playing for Poland and playing in a World Championship gold medal match. The middle blocker can do that kind of thing, can serve like that. His speed is exceptional through the middle. He'll be forgiven those kind of errors. Lucas makes the pass. Little low, too low, Kurek! Oh, he didn't make it. It looked like he made a monster of a block. Douglas. Zatorski working hard. So too, Wallace. Fabulous. Kubiak gets the ball in. Didn't volley it particularly high, but got some really good speed out wide to then come and have that attack. Drills it cross court. Poland. They don't really want to be looking at the score right now. And those of you supporting Poland, watching from behind a pillow perhaps, you also don't want to be looking at the scoreboard right now. Focus on each point. Focus on what's happening on court. And stay away from the scoreboard, stay away from the errors, acknowledge them and move on. Stay in the moment, stay in the now. Oh, that's a belter. Everybody's feeding off of this buzz that Kurek and Kubiak are providing, making it easy for these guys to forget the score, forget the situation, and just enjoy their volleyball. Unforced error from Wallacey. Zuzka, another player, he's gone about his business, very understated. Oh, yes. Brazil just trying to make something happen. It's Lucas Lowe who's come on to court. Lipe's gone off. It's another one for Brazil, but it's still a very comfortable position. Great up by Zatorski. Oh, it doesn't matter because it was a net touch by Brazil. And if you haven't done that yet, you'd probably be thinking about it. There is still a long way to go, and that's certainly what Renan will be telling Brazil. They will not give up. They will not give in. They will never surrender. They are going to keep fighting. It is going to require Poland to keep playing at their absolute best in order to see this one over the line. The fight is on, isn't it, for Brazil? Poland are making them angry. You don't like Brazil when they're angry. And phenomenal as well, just no fear, and that's how this whole team are playing. Womack has come in, Konarski is also in. 3 front row attackers for Poland. They spread themselves wide. Oh, that was unlucky. Kubiak quickly into cover at 4, but it was a very quick hit. Isaac. Good up from Bruno. Evandro with some work to do, and the roll shot will work because Kubiak this time took his hands out of the way. Isaac again. They're going to let it fly, let it lie. They're not going to challenge. Konarski to serve once more. And for once, Poland almost making a mess of it. And a look to the heavens from Kubiak finds the most minuscule of gaps to get that ball through the block. Konarski. Evandro gets the block out. Scratch of the head for Evandro as that one doesn't find its mark. Brazil are siding out, but the problem for Brazil is so too are Poland. Set score at the moment into this lead that Poland have, and that suits Poland just fine. Oh, that's a good block. Lucas Lowe shutting down Kubiak. The alarm bells might start ringing here for Poland. It's another one, another serve that Brazil are trying to force the issue, trying to make something happen, and they end up giving Poland the point. It can all sometimes be the way that when you're chasing, that things then, when you're chasing a team that's in front, you start to tense up a bit, errors creep in. Poland making Brazil work for every point here. Interesting decision by Renan Del Zotto. Lucas has gone off. Eder has come in. Eder's got a big serve. This is the first time he's been on court in this match. It's a good serve, but Poland can side out. Eder makes a great touch. Another chance for Poland. Zuzka having to play it to Kubiak. He's brought Kurek way too far inside. And now Brazil have a good transition opportunity. Vandro off the block. And Brazil creeping closer to Poland. Eder once again. Oh, it's a good serve again, but that's a wonderful pass from Shalpuk. Kurek couldn't find a way through. Shalpuk waiting. Into transition. Ivandro again, he puts it down. Again, Brazil take the point. Not over yet. He's done it again! 3 big swings for Ivandro. And Brazil are now just 1 point behind the ropes here. Poland have got to try and get themselves off it and come out fighting again. And for those of you supporting Poland, you might just be getting it in. A huge sigh of relief for the players and the fans as that one doesn't go over, and Poland are now 2 points away from victory. Well, that's a good serve. Ivandro's made the error. Is Renan going to challenge anything? It doesn't look like he is. It's match point for Poland. Gold medal point. That's the way to deal with the first one. Pipe attack, match point saved. And lovely from Douglas. Free swing. One side out, two chances. Oh, what a block by Brazil! Another. Schalpuk had the swing for glory denied by Isaac. One side out, but now it's only one chance. Referee's had enough waiting. Bruno with the serve. It's a good serve. Surely it's going to go to Kurek. It is. It's down, and they have done it. Poland have taken gold here in Italy. Back-to-back world champions. Bartosz Kurek has led this team, and he can enjoy the moment. It has been a team performance. And for the man on the mission, Bartosz Kurek has his gold medal. So does Kubiak, so does Zuzka. An incredible game of volleyball. Confirmation of the score, 28-26, 25-20, 25-23. I don't think anyone would have predicted Poland to win in 3 straight sets. And if you did, well done you. Vital Heynan will take a lot of credit for this. And rightly so. He got the tactics spot on. He may not